Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Now today I've lined us up 3 cool bands. They're all new to the channel. We haven't given them a spin before. And they're a mixture of different stuff as well. We've got some Blackened, hardcore-y metalcore. We've got some thrashy, hardcore-y dark stuff. We've got some more modern, progressive, metalcore-y stuff as well. But it's all going to sound super dope. Doesn't matter really all the genres and whatever they are. I've just lined us up 3 super dope bands to check out. That's all you need to know. The first band that we're going to look at today is called Last Light. The track is called All Retch and No Vomit, which is a cool name. It's got an official music vid to it, so let's give it a spin. Dope. Nice black and blast beats to go with the metalcore. Hear that bass in the mixer, it's got a crazy tone. And that bass in the mix has got such a drizzle to it. Cool. These guys are moving the track about, got a bunch of different sections going on. Sick one. I wasn't quite sure what to expect when I read that these guys were black and metalcore, because that's not actually two genres you hear spliced together all that often. Black and hardcore is something that I'm hearing more and more often, but not really metalcore. I think these guys added it nicely. I would have actually minded if they add more Blackened to it, to be honest with you, because they had some nice blast beat sections, and I was hoping they were going to return to that at some point later on in the track as well, but they didn't. That's because they had a bunch of other sections they wanted to show off and move about in different ways. But I think it would have been cool to pull in a bit more black to it, because it sounded absolutely dope, and it isn't something I haven't heard a lot of. So yeah, I'll be happy to hear a lot more Blackened metalcore bands. If you're in a Blackened metalcore band and you've got a video, send it over. We definitely want to check it out. But these guys, as I say, had a lot going on in the music. I wouldn't necessarily just say that they were Blackened and metalcore. There was a nice groove section in there as well. The bass guitar sounded absolutely amazing. You had the guitars panned out nice and wide, but the bass just filled the rest of the mix with a grisly tone. Really cut through and just had a weight to it. Sounded absolutely dope. Sick drumming, loads of tinging away on the ride and stuff. Nice, heavy, aggressive vocals. So yeah, these guys were just bringing it all the way through, I thought, with all sorts of stuff going on. Very, very nice. Not just a typical, verse, chorus, and we're done. Now, this is another new band to the channel. This is SNAFU. Their track they've got for us today is called Closed Casket Habits. It's got an official vid. We've got some nice videos to check out as well today. Let's give it a spin. Now, these guys call themselves Hardcore Thrash, which sounds dope. It's got a more of a Blackened edge to it by the looks of things. Cool video. What the hell? Drums sound cool. Dope video. Yeah, man, what a sick video. Really, really cool. Well, that was a nice mixture of hardcoreiness, thrashiness, metallic edges in there. These guys on Nuclear Blast, I didn't notice that. This is on Housecore Records. But yeah, with that video, gave it a nice Blackened edge as well, I thought. Any black metal band would be very happy with that video. So yeah, dope. The last band we're going to check out today is called Youth Crash. The track is called I'm Not Your Way Out. It's got an official vid. Here we go. That's a dope bass tone as well. Nice and loud and wide. Sick. Man, these guys had way more going on than what I was expecting. Loads of different edges coming together in this one. Vocalist as well, pulling in all those different vocal edges, which pulled the track in a bunch of different ways as well. Drummer did a sick job in this one. Amazing, nice ghost notes in there, brought in the blast beats and stuff as well, working the kit really nicely. Sick bass tone in this one as well, really filling out the sound, adding a lot to the music, not just, you know, creating a low end for the guitars or something like that. Having its own space, having its own riffs and kind of stuff to do. Sick. Love to hear that. Loads of bands are doing that nowadays, more so than you used to hear back in the past, back in my heyday at least. And I love to hear it that the bassists have kind of got their spotlight, because no one ever knows the name of the bassist in a band. And, you know, some of them usually keeping the music together along with the drummer. And, you know, they're the two guys that don't get any of the spotlight. But the real musicians know that that's super sick when the bassist is great and he's got his own spot within the music. He's got a great tone. Very, very cool. I've enjoyed all the bands today. We've had a mixture of different kind of stuff. I think we've brought a bit of a Blackened edge into all the bands in one way or another, which is nice. That was the kind of thing that was going to pull them all together today. But a bunch of different stuff going on, hardcore edges, more metalcore edges. These guys, I thought they just had a kind of more modern edge, but you wouldn't really know how to describe them because they had all sorts of stuff going on in the music. It's one of those bands where you just say, look, just spin them and see if you like them or not, because you can't really describe them. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that today. There's 3 super dope bands. They're all new to the channel. We'll try and keep up with these guys in the new year. Hopefully they're going to keep putting out dope videos as well, because all the bands have had killer videos to go with their music today, and I just love to see it. Very, very nice. If you want to get your band on this channel, we can do it this week, but then after that we're going to be doing some roundup shows. Otherwise we'll see you in the new year. See you around, guys. Bye.